He cut the cake with the same knife he stuck in Conan's back.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most notable celebrities who seem to hold a deep animosity towards each other, with no signs of reconciliation in sight.
The shade you
love that.
Number 10, Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall. Although they played best friends on screen in Sex and the City, the off-screen relationship between Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall appears far from friendly.
What is your problem? I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
The rift between them dates back to the original show's run, reportedly stemming from heated salary negotiations. Speculation about their feud persisted through the 2 sequel films until the 3rd movie was scrapped after Cattrall declined to reprise her role.
Do me a favor and sleep on it.
Cattrall has publicly stated that she and Parker were never friends, a sentiment she reiterated in a 2018 Instagram post, where she described Parker as cruel following the death of her brother. The relationship remains so strained that even when Cattrall made a cameo on And Just Like That, she refused to interact physically with Parker.
Ta and cheerio. And have a great night.
Ta. Bye.
Number 9, Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty. In 1998, the fantasy series Charmed premiered on the WB, following 3 sister witches attempting to lead normal lives.
So can we talk about what's really bothering you?
No, I'm still furious with you.
Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty played 2 of the sisters until Doherty exited the show at the end of the 3rd season, and her character was killed off. Initially, reports suggested Doherty left voluntarily, but in 2023, she refuted this, alleging that she was fired after Milano gave producers an ultimatum.
You have got to figure out what your problem is, otherwise we're all dead.
Yeah, that's right, Phoebe. It's my responsibility, isn't it? The oldest sister, always supposed to be able to figure things out.
Rumors of a discord between both actresses has since circulated, and they were further fueled by Doherty's claims. Milano later countered, asserting that she lacked the authority to fire anyone. Despite the conflicting accounts, Doherty appears to still harbor resentment towards Milano, even though she has moved past the incident.
I'm not hungry. I ate on the bus. Okay, we'll try the group hug later.
Number 8, Howard Stern and Bill Maher. It appears gushing about your partner may not be an acceptable thing to do after all, at least according to comedian Bill Maher.
I have a long, storied history, ups and downs with that man.
Maher apparently took offense to Howard Stern openly expressing his love and admiration for his wife, Beth Ostrowski, whom he married in 2008. Maher suggested that Stern's continuous display of affection was unfair to his first wife, Allison Burns. In response, the veteran radio host criticized Maher's comments as convoluted and nutty and accused him of sexism.
But let me see something. Are you alive?
Some people might say when you're married, you're not alive.
Stern advised Maher to shut his mouth and hinted that any friendship they once had was now over. Maher doesn't seem to have responded, but it may do him a favor to not take painkillers for someone else's headache.
You want me to stay or you
Number 7, Alec Baldwin and Shia LaBeouf. In 2013, Shia LaBeouf was set to make his Broadway debut in a revival of the Lyle Kessler play Orphans, opposite Alec Baldwin. However, shortly after rehearsals began, it was reported that LaBeouf would be withdrawing from the production, citing creative differences.
So why did you get fired?
I think because me and Alec had tension as men, not as artists, but as men.
Apparently, the only differences that existed were between him and Baldwin. The 2 actors, known for their fiery temperaments, reportedly clashed during the production and were deemed incompatible by the director.
As I've said to people countless times, I said we ended up doing the show with the people we were meant to do the show with.
LaBeouf took to Twitter after his departure, sharing email exchanges that highlighted the discord. Although Baldwin expressed in one email that he had no unkind word to say about LaBeouf, it seems chances of an amicable reunion between the 2 are very slim.
Creative differences?
I think that's what you got to say as sort of a business savvy answer for what actually happened.
Number 6, Ryan Murphy and Kings of Leon. Ryan Murphy's hit musical series Glee featured numerous song covers performed by his characters.
Just a second, it's my favorite song they're gonna play, and I cannot text you with a drink in my hand.
While obtaining the rights to these songs was mostly straightforward, Murphy occasionally faced rejections, notably from Kings of Leon.
You know that I can use somebody.
After the rock band declined to have their song Use Somebody covered on the show, Murphy had some choice words for them, one of which infamously begins with the letter F. He accused them of being self-centered and missing the big picture.
That's your problem. Because I would rather be a star than be liked.
In response, Kings of Leon drummer Nathan Followhill fired back with a tweet that many deemed to be homophobic. It's unclear where things currently stand between both parties, but we're sure any lingering tensions can be resolved with a simple riff-off.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey! Hey, Mickey!
Number 5, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Since her breakout hit Bodak Yellow, Cardi B has drawn comparisons to rap icon Nicki Minaj.
Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be.
Rumors of a feud between them began swirling shortly after, fueled by lyrics in their respective songs that were seemingly aimed at each other.
Style doing them in this Burberry trench. These birds copy every word, every inch.
Despite appearing together on the Migos song Motorsport, their collaboration did little or nothing to ease the tensions. Matters between the two ultimately came to a head in September 2018. Cardi B attempted to physically attack Minaj at a New York Fashion Week after party, but was left with a noticeable bump on her head after being intercepted by bodyguards.
After the confrontation, Nicki returned to her hotel looking none the worse for wear.
Although the two have hardly referenced each other since, their relationship doesn't appear to be any less strained.
See the differences, I run businesses. If I ain't employ you, then what your business is?
Number 4, David Letterman and Jay Leno. Following Johnny Cochran's retirement from The Tonight Show in 1992, many anticipated that David Letterman would naturally succeed him.
But it seems, David, that you are the $1 million winner.
Oh my God!
After all, Letterman's show aired immediately after Carson's on the same network. However, NBC executives were turned off by Letterman's habit of mocking them on air and worried that his offbeat humor may alienate viewers.
Dear Dave, compute this, 1 over pi.
Consequently, they chose Jay Leno instead.
Let's see how you all feel in 30 years.
Sparking a contentious rivalry between the two hosts. Although Letterman moved to CBS to helm The Late Show, he seemingly harbored resentment for Leno and often mocked him on the program. Both shows ultimately competed in the same time slot for years, with Leno consistently leading in ratings. Needless to say, this only intensified their feud.
Jay, has there been any talk about you going on Letterman's Netflix show?
I don't hear all the talk. I don't know.
Number 3, Chevy Chase and Donald Glover. Decades after gaining fame on Saturday Night Live, Chevy Chase experienced a career resurgence with his portrayal of Pierce Hawthorne on Community.
Jeff, it's a pleasure. My name is Pierce Hawthorne, and yes, that is Hawthorne, as in Hawthorne wipes the award-winning moist towelette.
However, off-camera, Chase's behavior caused a rift between him and his castmates, notably Donald Glover. One incident in particular involved Chase reportedly using a racial slur while discussing a scene with Glover and co-star Yvette Nicole Brown.
He reportedly asked if his character would say the N-word next, except he said the N-word.
This ultimately played a role in his decision to leave the show. Additionally, Chase publicly criticized Community and SNL, which drew the ire of former SNL cast member Pete Davidson. While Glover has rarely addressed the incident in public, he alluded to it during his appearance at the 2023 Writers Guild Awards.
And Chevy Chase once called me, you know what, this is about Paul.
Number 2, 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Who?
We've all likely come across it. The picture of a largely empty concert venue with 50 Cent photoshopped in one of the seats. That was probably the pettiest moment in the ongoing beef between rappers 50 Cent and Ja Rule. It's unclear how their conflict started. According to 50 Cent, it dates back to 1999, when Ja Rule spotted 50 hanging out with a man who had robbed him of his jewelry. However, Ja Rule contends that their beef began because he snubbed 50 Cent while shooting a music video.
That's a different story.
Regardless, the two have been at each other's throats for decades. From numerous diss tracks to actual physical altercations, this is an enmity that will probably be taken to the grave.
Did you ever hear from him?
Nah, they don't call me after that.
They don't call you after that happens.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Taylor Swift and Kanye West.
Yep.
The year was 2009. The event was the MTV Video Music Awards. Rising star Taylor Swift had just won the Moon Man for Best Female Video when she was infamously interrupted by Kanye West.
Yo, Taylor,
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Thus,
shut
one of
up.
music's greatest feuds was born. Both Swift and West were significantly affected by the incident, but in the ensuing years, they appear to be moving towards reconciliation.
So I guess I have to say to all the other winners tonight, I'm really happy for you. And I'm gonna let you finish. But Kanye West has had one of the greatest careers of all time.
Swift even presented West with the 2015 Video Vanguard Award on the same stage where they first crossed paths. However, any progress made was undone when West referenced Swift in his track Famous, claiming she approved a controversial lyric, despite her saying otherwise.
I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous.
All things considered, we doubt these music stars will be burying the hatchet anytime soon.
I want to say to all the young women out there, there are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments or your fame.
Do you know of any celebrities who simply cannot stand each other? Share them with us in the comments below.
So what do you think about people still referencing I don't know her all these years later? I still don't know her.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these up.
Bye, y'all. Oh, before I leave, guys, Mariah Carey is such a diva. Bye, y'all.